Hi everyone, welcome back. I've got another monthly favourites or currently loving video for you, and this time it's what I've been currently loving in April. So we're fast approaching summer. I've got some makeup items, some makeup brushes, I've got a couple of books, and I've got a few fails and whinges. Looking down to see what I've got. So if you'd like to see what I was loving over the past calendar month, then just keep watching. I'm going to start with what I was loving to put on my nails this month. The first colour I've got on my nails right now, I don't know what the name of it is because I threw the box away, but there's a little Hawaiian set of 4 nail polishes you can get from OPI Minis. I hauled them before. I think it's Honolulu, something to do with Hawaii anyway, and this is the purple shade. It's really gorgeous, and the formula actually works quite well on my nails. I only have one sort of chip there, but it was my own fault. I was trying to sort of use a zip that really wasn't working anymore, and I chipped it on the zip. The other nail polish I want to mention is a lot more affordable. It's by NYC, New York Colour, and I actually got this from like a market stall for about £1, I think, and it's called Lavender Cupcake, and it's such a beautiful spring lavender, and I was wearing this on my nails and enjoying both of these for the past month. The 2 makeup brushes I've been loving are the 2 rose gold face brushes I got out of my rose gold Zoeva kit. I've got 109 the Luxe face paint, which I have been using for contouring. It fits perfectly. I haven't got any contour on today, but perfectly. I use it with my sleek contour kit in light in the hollows of my cheeks there. I just put it on like that, and then I use another brush to blend it out. You can use this to blend it out, but I always get worried and paranoid I'm going to dispense too much product, so as soon as I've got it where I want it, I blend it out with something else. But I've been loving that. And the other one is the 126 Luxe Cheek Finish, which I didn't think I was going to like because I'm in love with my a blusher brush that's sort of more domed, but as I've used this more, it's become more domed. I thought I was going to have to use like a paddle brush. I thought that's not going to work for me, but I can now. It's been used a little bit. Dip the edges, the ends, into a blush and then use it in that way, and it blends out lovely. The shape of it's just nice because my other one's a bit more round, so when I want more of a rounder blush I can use that, but this one's perfect for popping on top of the contour and underneath your highlight and above your contour shade, just there. Excellent for that. I would still use a duo fibre brush if I'm going to use, for example, like a sleek blush, because most of their blushes are really pigmented. But for lighter blushes and blushes from brands that aren't as pigmented, just, you know, because they're crazy pigmented at Sleek, but ones that are just normal pigmentation, this has been great for that, and I love how soft it is, and I love the finish that it gives me. I've been massively in love with the Ardell Demi Wispies. I did used to use red cherries, and I think I might prefer these. I like to cut mine so that they're not too uncomfortable, and I use the bits that I've cut off to use as outer corners to either double up when I've got my lash band on or to use on their own for a more natural look. A lipstick I've been loving this past month has been the shade Atomic, which is a matte lipstick from the Primark range, and which is PS. It's not too opaque considering it is a matte lipstick, that's a couple of layers, but I really like it. £1.50, it's an absolute bargain. It is a matte finish, but it's not drying, and the colour I've just really loved as a spring colour. Quite cool toned, obviously. What can I say? I wore it a lot. I've been really loving Nye Luxury powder in Cameo. Now, I know you've only recently seen this in a haul, but I have actually used it all month round because I bought a sample months and months ago, possibly last year, and you'll have seen that in a previous haul. So I haven't opened this packaging yet, but it gives such a lovely radiant sort of glow. It's no glitter or shimmer in it at all. It's a nice colour for me, but it's not. It mattifies in the sense that it stops creasing of under eye concealer, but it doesn't actually. It doesn't actually give like a matte look to my under eyes anyway. It just does mattify, but it almost lifts them. It's really hard to explain, but I'm massively enjoying it. I don't like loose powder as a general rule, but I'll make an exception for this. I've actually enjoyed 2 books as favourites this past month, and they're both called Monster, and that's just a coincidence. This one's by Allan Hall, and it's to do with Josef Fritzl, and I've already finished it and I'm going to be sending that on. I absolutely loved that book, so interesting, really enjoyed it. And then the other one is by Aileen Wuornos, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but there was a film made about this, and Charlize Theron starred in it as her, and it's to do with a murderess basically. I believe she's American. So this was written with Christopher Berry D, who I believe is a psychologist, and I'm only into chapter 2 at the minute, but yes, I'm really loving this as well. So let's get on to fails. I took my cardigan off to do the fails because it's about to get hot up in here. So first of all, I've got to mention the MAC 219. I haven't got it to show you because I actually took it back, and I do appreciate they're handmade and each one is an individual, so it may have been a one-off, but I spent over £20 on a MAC 219 just because I couldn't be bothered to wait for Beauty Bay to deliver me another Zoeva pencil brush. And I forgot to mention it last month, actually, I meant to, and it was awful. It was like stabbing my eye with a needle. It was so spiky and tough and just painful to use. I took it back and demanded my money back, and it's the first MAC brush I've ever bought, and it has really put me off. Next, it pains me to say this, it really does, but I'm going to have to say the Makeup Revolution Awesome Metals eyeshadow. I tried this out of my friend Autumn's makeup bag when we were going on a night out, and it looked amazing. I popped it on my eyelid and I just thought it was sort of caking up because I was putting it over the top of eyeshadow, and then when I received it I thought, wow, look at that high shine, look at how amazing that is on a swatch. You sort of think, wow. Let's just swatch that for you. You think, look at that. Just the shine, unreal. You can't use it as a highlighter, definitely not, because the sheen is just too, you know, much. But it looks amazing. When I get it on my eyes, I don't know if it's just my eyes or whether it's mature eyes, but it makes my eyelids look really crepey. I wouldn't describe myself as having mature eyelids. Aging skin, yes, I'm 31 basically. This makes me look 10 to 20 years older when I put it on my eyelid. So for that reason I can't wear it. I've really hoped it was just me, and I've worn it 3 times now, and the last time I wore it I just thought, I've just ruined my makeup putting this. I was absolutely gutted. I was really happy with my makeup, put it on the lid and I thought, oh, it just looks awful. So yeah, unfortunately I can't use this, and I won't be buying any more from the range. The shade is beautiful. It's such a shame because it's so beautiful. And the very last product is Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof Mascara. I bought this because I needed a waterproof mascara. Look at the size of that wand. It's absolutely huge. It's as big as my actual eye is. It's not the formula that bothers me. I just can't get it on without getting it all over my face. I mean, I appreciate some people like a big one, but I mean, Jesus Christ, it's like a caterpillar. I mean, who is going to be able to use that? Someone let me know if there's anybody who thinks they could use that. Jeez Louise. But that's going to unfortunately have to go in the bin. So that's all this month's currently loving and fails. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Thanks for being subscribed, and subscribe if you're not already. See you in the next one. Bye.